Well, hello guys. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day wherever they are in the multiverse. As you can see, House Cat is grown up into a beautiful, beautiful young man. And of course, Puffball is still hanging around. House Cat has 3,120 hit points. Now, we all know one kitty is never enough. Let's face it. So, meet Bounce. Bounce has 3,870 hit points. We're going to bring Bounce over here next to House Cat. As you can also see, they're also different qualities. So if we look at them, Bounce is blue, and of course House Cat is the lowest type of cat you can get. So it helps. Now, I need to show you something else. So we have House Cat, we have Bounce, but bigger is better, as they say. So meet Clawpaw. Clawpaw is a red level cat. And you know what they say? Once you go black cat, you never go back. The size difference is massive. However, Bounce will probably be the cat that I take around most places. I don't really want to risk losing Clawpaw. He is so pretty. He's such a pretty cat, but I will ride him on the odd occasion. Now, I've been busy. We'll take Clawpaw back up here. This area has a specific use. I am just not up to the level of filling it with what I require. This is our new house. I will take you outside and show you. I've done a lot of work. It took a lot of wood. All the tables are now up. We have specific boxes for everything. And of course our tribe's members are chilling around the fire or at the table. It's all very neat and tidy, just the way I like it. Outside, now that it's starting to become daylight, it's a bit misty this morning, it seems. We have our vegetable gardens, all our crops happily happening. And Leroy Jr. is dropping something off that he's made. I don't know what. We also now have capybaras. And I have replaced all the turkeys that I had to do away with. Well, not all of them, but they are slowly making their way to that stage with moving house. Over here will be the piranha pond. I haven't caught piranhas yet. I have not required them as of yet. So today's adventures, I should show you the view, shouldn't I, of the house. Today's adventures are going to be going to the barracks and dealing with getting the chief and the leader dealt with. There's our house. It's only little. Has a couple of little porches on the side, a few gates to get in and out, depending on what way we are going. So we'll go and get Leroy. I've also got a new member of the tribe. His name is Barney. Barney already has gear. He's got his bronze gear on. We'll have a quick look at Barney. We'll do it through here. Go to profile. So Barney is pretty good all round. He's not, you know, spectacular, but he does have 125 in dual blade, which I like. I like using dual blade, so we will probably be using this young man quite a bit. He's also fairly high in spear, and his shield is okay. It's not brilliant, but he's probably one of the better members that I've found so far. Leroy, of course, is just Leroy, and he'll just do for the time being. So let's get Leroy following us. Hello, Leroy. How are you today? Let's have a look. Have you got food on you? A little bit. You might need a few more. You've got bandages. You've got... you'll be alright. So let's take Bounce out for a run. Make sure I close all our gates. Bounce. Bounce. Now you know why I called him that. Keep the doors closed, and we're going to take the shortcut up and over the top, because that makes more sense. It does mean running through cat country, but I mean, we are on a cat, and it's pretty easy to get through here without having to worry too much about it. And there goes a kitty. Kitties are having fun. They will still chase, but they do give up. This is another little area that I have done a bit of hanging around in. Picking up crystals and the like. So we're heading straight across to the barracks. This is that pond that we came to before. And of course, the other ruins. We may as well stop off and visit these people. I'm sure they've missed our presence. Oh, maybe not. So there we go. Call our cat. Good boy. Good boy, Bounce. Come on, Leroy, let's go. So up and over the top. Whee! I do love these cats. They are so fast, and they make getting around the map so much easier than the alpacas. It's just lots more fun. Now, here we are. Today's adventure means that we are not going to be making friends with anyone, I am afraid. We are just going to leave our cat here, get our bow out, and start making inroads into these people. Doesn't matter whether they look good or not. They're not coming home with us today. And some of them do look pretty good. However, that is not the plan for today. Get everyone gone from out the front here. Really? You're gonna hide behind there, are you? Don't do you any good. Leroy, make use of yourself, please. I'll just leave you to that. We will just continue on with what we need to do. Good on you, Leroy. Nice. And we have another one over there. We'll go up here. Take care of the guy in the tower. Like that, so he doesn't alert everyone to our presence at the most inopportune time. That one would have been nice to have a look at. Mind you, still only a level 14. So here we go. Start taking out towers. Oh, missed him. That went right over his head. Alright. We'll give up on that one. Obviously, it's not working so well there. Take care of that one. And these guys. Where are you going? That was a mistake. I love these great bows. They're so much better than the little ones. They do so much more damage. Okay, that one's run away, but we do need to sneak down here and try and get this before they alert to us. Because I don't really want to have to fight a whole heap of these people, so we need to get that runner right there. Not worried about that one, only worried about that one. Okay, the guys at the front gate, they're not overly important. We might take the ones out inside. But for the most part, they don't really mean that much. Might be able to get that one. Yes. Yes, yes. Another one come to visit. Alright. So we've taken care of everyone over this side that matters. Well, maybe not. That's going to be a porter or something, I would say. Which isn't important anyway. They'll go and hide behind that house, I would think. It's generally where they go. Yeah, he's just hanging out there. So, next is these guys. And what we can do is get up in this tower. There's the chief. What we can do is get up in this tower here and actually take care of the chief from up there, if we're lucky. And get rid of a couple of these guys that are just hanging out here. Now go up here. It's always handy when they give you your own little space. So we may not have to go down and deal with him all the way. Just depends. He does do poison damage, so he's going to try and hide there. He missed me. Running out of stamina is never good when you're trying to fight a boss, even if it is a mini boss. Get rid of some of these. Oh. Where's he gone now? Oh look, he's bought them all to visit us. Isn't that lovely of him? This is what Leroy's like. Just gotta love Leroy. Leroy is just simply the best. Should just leave you to deal with that, Leroy. You're lovely, Leroy. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Alright. So, where's our boss gone? He's back over there with full health points. Of course he is. Alright. I'll just do what we probably should have done in the first place, which is deal with a few of these guys first. Let's damage them a bit. And get them to come around to our way of thinking. Oops. I do have to get my hammer skills up, so hitting them on the odd occasion. I love how Leroy is down there now. It's probably safer if he's down there, given his track record of not being very helpful at all. So we'll try getting rid of our other runner there. And see if we can do that. Ooh, missed it. But, however, doesn't really matter. Alright, Mr. Chief. Let's give you a go again. And if we fail, we fail. I love how it knows where you're going to aim. Ooh, nice. I like that particular capability. It's a good capability. He's got his health back again because he keeps going to that side. Oh well. Alright, we'll go and deal with him. Leroy, it's about time you earned your breakfast. Let's go. Where did you go? Strange, strange boy. Go sneaking down here, pull our bow out. And fire. There's the poison. And of course Leroy's just going to run away because that's what Leroy does. There we go. Chief down. Good on you, Leroy. Pretty useless, aren't you, buddy? The other thing we want to look at in here is in these chests now, as you get closer to the boss, you get different things. And the cooking oil is really, really handy because you use those for mods. And until much later, you sort of can't really make it yourself until you get an oil press and get your veggie gardens and everything going with the right sort of things. So it can be handy to be able to come here and farm this particular area for stuff. They don't all have it and they don't all drop it, but some of them do. And sometimes the chests have them. They don't have them every single time. The other thing that they have in these chests sometimes is some of the alcohol, which is really handy too, because it gives you extra things towards your, whether it's your health or stamina or whatever, you get a buff from them for a while. I'm not sure if you can actually get drunk from them. I've never had to drink that much to find out. But yes. Now we go to the boss's contents. This is what we need, the worship container. The worship container is used for summoning the first big boss. Got a couple arrows there. Most of that is too low a level now for me to bother about. So what was the drink? Fruit wine. So it gives you hydration, sanity, and uplifts mood, and does +3 damage. Stops reducing max morale for 20 minutes. So that's pretty good. So we'll use that just because why not? So there you go, we get our bit of a reduction. That one can go, and we'll check these chests here. Not much in them. Not much that we need anyway. And we keep going. You'll notice that I haven't bothered checking all the baskets because most of the stuff here is too low for me now. In any case, you do get the occasional good thing, but most of it's not. Good on you, Leroy. Did you manage it? You did. Good boy. Alright, so we have 2 more towers. Generally, the second one's still, even if you sneak, the second tower will still see you coming. I'm not sure why, but it is what it is. It's very strange. So here we go, getting a few more of them. Oh, I was expecting him to walk towards us actually, but he didn't. Alright, Leroy, it's about time you did something big. Just get down there, come on, get it. Are you going to take a beating or are you going to do something? There's our other dude out there, the porter. Alright, now Leroy's obviously had enough of things and he's off. I've got no idea. So, we'll go up here and we'll try and get the other guy. See him in the tower over there? Generally he spots you before you even get to the top of the stairs, but maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, we did. Oh, yes. Alright, so now all we have to do is take care of 2 runners and a cat, and then we have the boss. The mini-boss. So let's try and get them. Get them to go somewhere. Oh, maybe not. If I do that, they'll stop there. They did. Very good. That's one. That's the cat down. And that's her down. Alright, so we're now stuck with just the boss. You might look at a level and think that, you know, that's not much. But she does have some pretty neat tricks on her. So we're going to send Leroy in. Go on, bait. Get in there. Why am I not surprised, Leroy? You just don't know your own strength, do you? Don't need to be sneaking. Come on, Leroy, you can do it, mate. Maybe you can't. Nice little move she has there. Here she comes. Time to swap weapons. Oh, you missed me. Ha ha ha. You didn't that time, did you? No. Yes. There we go. We got her. This is why I leave it for a little while before we come in and do this. Now, normally, they're not bad for, you know, bone level stuff, but we don't really need it at all. What we need is what we've already got, which is the little golden cups. We will take whatever's in these chests. Now, sometimes when you come here, especially if it's at night or early morning, you will find a whole heap of priests around here and a sacrifice person on the table. And you can actually save the person on the table and see if they want to join your tribe. But generally, I don't bother. The other thing is that if you're looking for a higher level alpaca, this is the place to find them. So you've got a couple of level 20s there and a level 16. I just don't like alpacas enough to bother. And we do have this guy down here who is a skilled porter, but we don't really need him. So we're just going to jump out and over and head back home. Come on, Leroy, let's go. We might stop and do those couple of little ruins on the way, just to grab a few more crystals, because they always come in handy. But outside of that, that is that particular adventure completed. Alright. Hi guys, I've just been to the big city. You weren't invited. That's why you're barbarians and you're out in the middle of nowhere, because I think it's your table manners. I don't think they want to eat with you. So we'll get our stuff out of the chest. Yay, more goodies. Heal up while we're running. There are a couple of other little places here that you can visit for crystals. There's a dog ruin. Just around here, I think. It's on the opposite side, so we can probably do that one as well. It's just in here. Yes, here it is. It's amazing. I do remember things. Okay, now there's our chest. I don't think this is one that has anything extra here. Some of them do, but I don't think this one does. It doesn't have a plaque. So that's okay. Now we'll head up and go and get the one closer to home. Or should we do the other one? No, we'll just do this. They always sound so angry. If they weren't so angry, you'd probably invite them to come back for dinner, but no. They're always angry. Alright, so we've got those bits and pieces, and we can head back and drop everything off. And then, shortly, we will go on a little adventure to open up another portal and be ready for the next stage of our adventure, which will be either coming up here and starting, like, getting the main boss of this area done, or going across to the dungeon and just doing a little bit of that particular area. Nice, Leroy. Well done. Okay, so get in here, put our kitten down the bottom here with its friend. Here you go, house cat. I bought Bounce back. Leroy's home as well. Not that you missed him. I don't think anybody does. So Leroy can go back to doing his bits and pieces, and I will store the things where I need them to be. Okay. Sorry, Bounce, I forgot. Come down here. You can stay there. So up here I have the mask table. And I have a box that they can't take things out of. I've just started to store items here that I don't want them to use for other things. If I am not careful, however, I will pull things from here to tables and use them. So I have to be careful with the feathers. And the reason I have to be careful with those feathers is because if I want to make my mask look pretty, like there, one of the things I need is parrot feathers. Also need gold, but so far I don't believe we've got any, which is unusual. Normally you do get gold, especially from doing the barracks over there. You generally get a couple of pieces of gold. But not this time, it seems. So I'm going to put all these things away. And I'll be back with you shortly. Well, it's the next day, and we might go and open the portal across the river. Then we might come back and do the ruins at the top of the hill and try and defeat the boss up there. It's a very pretty morning, very misty out here on the river. I love the cat's tail, the way it wiggles. It's very cute. There is an alligator ruins just around that point there, but I don't need them at the moment. I have plenty of alligator skins. We should probably get chased by piranhas here at some stage. And I believe there is an alligator over this side somewhere. There's another elite alligator over there under that wall. And I think there's more further down. Oh, look, piranha. Hello, piranha. Just looking to see where the animal is. Right. There we go. That portal is opened, and that means that we can jump back later, back and forth when we need to, if we're farming it. There's the dungeon up there that you do end up farming quite a bit. So now we'll go back, we'll get Leroy. I don't know whether to take Barney for a little bit of a run too, just so that he gets a bit of exposure to the world. He's been very sheltered. Might be good for him to get out and see what the world's like. Might do that. He's set up for something and it might help him with his points, as long as he doesn't, you know, pass away from shock, which is possible. I love our little place on the water. It's lovely. A lot of people would pay a lot of money to have a lovely house like this on the water. Oh, more fish. Not that we need the fish at the moment. Soon, very soon, I will have a lot of work to do shortly to make life a little bit easier when it comes to doing these videos. I'll have to do a lot of stuff off stream and off video as I normally do to make things ready. Okay, so where have we got Barney? Here's Barney. Don't know if Barney's got bandages, however. Hello, Barney. Would you like some bandages? I do have quite a few. Quite a few spare. I'll give you a few of those. You've got all your bits and pieces there. You've got some arrows. You should be right. So, come on, lad. It's time you worked out what the world was like. Now, where is Leroy? There he is. Hiding in the corner. Hello, Leroy. You can come for a wander too. And I think we'll leave our cat here. I don't think he needs to come with us. It's only up the top of the hill, so... Come on, boys. Barney, it's okay, mate. You don't have to be scared. I know it's Leroy. But, you know, it'll be fine. I'll protect you from him, I hope. Alright. Sorry to slam the door in your face, but it is what it is. Ah, that's the other thing I didn't see, is whether you have food. You've got some. I might give you a little bit of this, because you're worthwhile feeding that. And we'll feed you that. See how you go. Oh, yes, very nice. Good choice, Barney. Very good choice. Let's go. Got some nice moves there. So we're going to head up here. Now, the importance of this place is that there is a boss up here, number one. Number two, it does give you, if you farm it, the other two masks that you had the choice of right at the start. Or you could get the same one that you actually chose. It just depends how lucky you are or unlucky you are. These guys are going to be a lot tougher. Ouch. But they should be alright with these two, hopefully. In this place there is also a couple of extra tech points that you can pick up. And there are a great deal of chests to go through, so... Really probably should have swapped weapons then. Leroy's just having a nice day out. That's what he's doing. And we get better bandages, which is lovely. I really do enjoy that. Those corrosive tanks are quite important, not for this particular ruins, but for the dungeon. Let's use our big bandage and let's send the boys in, shall we? Let's see what they do. I probably need to be a little bit closer to get them to actually engage. Because they can be a little bit silly sometimes. Didn't do much damage there. Obviously did enough to upset her though. Oh, okay then. Worn bronze, hey? Come in handy to break down if we need to. That's someone at the top. We don't have to worry about them. So here's one of the chests. Like these supply crates, they're great. We need these. We also get chill-proof mods. And of course, the occasional sunstone. Alright, next will be that dude there. And as you can see right next to him on the wall, there is some extra tech points to be had. Good on you, mate. You're in the way again. Do you like your ability with the bow? Yeah, that one's almost down. It's the only problem with these guys. They always stand in front of you. Come on, Leroy. Surely you can actually finish that dude off. Apparently not. I think it was a young lady. I'm not sure. Alright, we'll give these... Okay. We won't give those arrows to you. Swap out those. Nice moves, dude. Alright, so this is what you're looking for. The inscription. So read the inscription, and I think there's two in here. There's this one, and there's one up in one of the buildings that is on a usual stone tablet type thing. Alright, let's go. Heal myself because obviously we don't really want to end up in trouble. And I was going to give you these, wasn't I? Because I think you have that bow. You do. Alright. Okay, so that way, now we go this way, I think. This is the way we proceed. It's either this way or it's back the other way. This could be the other way out, actually. Oh no, this is it. Alright. Keep getting I've got that particular weapon up. Master Hunter level 23. Okay. The other thing you need to know is you can't deter these guys. These guys are just enemies, and that's it. You can't make friends with them, and they will not make friends with you. He does have a lovely gift there. That's one of the gifts I really want for my people. Well, okay. Barney, mate. New items. We better heal you in a big way. Barney's not in a good way. That was pretty bad. Come over here, Barney. We need to have a look at you, mate. What's happening with you? Let's see. We don't really want to lose you. Barney. And you don't have a great deal of health, I don't think. No. That's not going to be very helpful for you, is it, mate? Everything else is great about you except for your health. We might do something with you. Instead of bringing you in here where you will probably perish, maybe we should take you home and swap you out. It doesn't matter if these guys respawn, because we can deal with it. They'll respawn anyway, eventually. Sometimes they respawn while you're still in there. But I don't particularly want to lose Barney yet. So we might just take him home, leave him at home, and pick up a couple of the guys that we really don't require. That might be safer. Human sacrifice as such. Here we go. Take you home. Have to concentrate on getting Barney's health up. Alright, Barney. Mate. You've been really good, but we don't need you. In deployment. Alright. Do we want to take anybody else? I don't know if we really want to take anyone else up there. You're not important. And you will probably die quite fast. Who else do we have here? She's not very good actually, but we still need her. We'll just take these two. Might give her a better weapon. She's probably not going to do so well with it anyway, but hey. Got a shield there for you? We do. View items. He's been out cutting wood. Gave him something to do. Right. Doesn't matter about all those. They're all useless and you've used them all anyway. That there. Bone arrows. Stone arrows are not going to do you much good, mate. So we'll... Is it X, isn't it? Yes. Just drop all those. Don't need them. I tell you what. Just to try and give you a little bit of survivability. Sorry, dude. You'll be right. We might put this gear on her. Or him. Whatever it is. Come on, guys. Over here. Let's go. Leroy. Come on, So. Young man, you'll be right. I forgot to pick him up off him, didn't I? I always do that. Take it off them and then just leave it on their bodies, which is a bit silly. Take your food, you can go and get some more. Right. This one might have a little bit more health than the other one. And a ring. Okay. And then I'll just get rid of all this stuff for the time being. Make better stuff for them later. No. Drop. Give him some food. Give him a better weapon. And give him that rather than that. Okay. I'll just head off the way we are. Come on, guys, let's go. Have a bit of something to snack on because I'm hungry. And off we go. Don't know if you've got bandages, but I've got more bandages that you can have. You don't. Okay, here you go. Bandages for you. Alright. I am not expecting either of these guys to survive. And in some cases, I'm not expecting me to survive. But that's okay. It's alright if we die. None of the gear that I have on me is particularly stunning. And these two are expendable, I'm afraid. Alright, do we have respawns here yet? Not yet, but we will before we leave. So, back in. Alright, this way. Come on, guys. Back to where we gave up at. I know, very protective of Barney. But we like dinosaurs. Should have a look at what they were carrying. Not much. Won't say no to the arrows, however. Okay. Another chest. Another guy or two to pull. And the guy going up the stairs there. Let's see if we can get these guys to come our way. They will probably pull everyone in the area. Okay. Come on, play with me. Okay, that'll be right. Bandage yourself up. Did better than I expected. Why are you falling off walls? You really shouldn't have fallen off that wall. Because that's not how it works. That's not the way it's supposed to work, anyway. But it is what it is. I guess it saves us having to kill him up the top. Okay. Right. Now, we do have a couple of elite guys in here, and if these guys can't handle the elite, they're not going to handle the boss. So they will be a good test to see whether our guys are ready for anything. Okay, we're so right there. Just have a look at his bits. His strength's not great, but then he's choosing to use probably the one thing that's not particularly great for him. I might take it off him. And we'll give him a bit more health. Okay, give me that big hammer, mate. Because even though you like it, it's probably not the best thing for you. Right. Here we go. And he's down the bottom doing absolutely nothing. Great, you finally decided to turn up. Nice of you to join the party. Very nice. Worn bronze costume. Lovely, lovely. We'll take some of these things. We can always put them on these guys to carry. And if they don't survive, they don't survive. It is what it is. Now. Okay, let's go sneaky for a little while we heal up a bit. It's not going to help us for long. Good if we could pull a couple of these guys without. Okay, so we've got 1, 2 coming. Great. Okay. So is doing a little bit better than I thought he would. Okay. Check these. I've never use these quaking stars. I know they generate light and stuff, but I've never bothered. It just seemed to be something else to put weight in on your player. And that seems to be a waste of time to me. Okay. So another one down. These areas are quite large. Go and get this chest too. The dungeons further over are obviously a lot bigger than these, but considering there's 2 levels, it's not a bad little zone to come to. Scan, I know there's one there. Missed it. Okay. Dealt with. Take those. And get the next chest. At the moment, I've only got bow and arrows equipped on this bow. When we get to the elite, I will swap it out for bronze, just so we do a bit more damage. But I may as well not waste what I already have. The boss is actually just over the wall there. But we've got to get through all these others to get to that. It's actually not too many. The worst one will be, obviously, the elite. And he's over in front of this big temple. Pull this guy. Girl, I should say. There's a miss. Alright. It's done. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much for putting some damage on my shield. Okay, that one's down. Sounds like we've got somebody else out here too. We do. Okay. Leroy, mate. You've done it again, haven't you? You just love going out and picking a fight before the rest of us are ready. And if you go too much further over that way, you will pull that elite. Which we don't want yet. Let's clear these guys out. Alright. Now the next stone tablet that we want is in here. But before we go in there, might be able to do it without Leroy running ahead. Because, you know, Leroy is an idiot. So we'll get this one. Not sure how many this gives us. 2. 2 lovely tech points. Ha 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 ha. Now there'll be another guy here that we want to pull because we don't want... Basically, we don't want anything else around us when we have to deal with that elite. And he's going to pull anyway. Great. Okay. I need to swap arrows. Okay. Just deal with you first. Okay. And hopefully get up here before the other guy comes. He's still going to come this way, but heal myself up before we get too involved with him. Yes, he's resetting, isn't he? Not quite. Okay, now we're right. Now he's reset. He is reset. This is great. You two? This is your test subject. So, go make a mess of him. Or her, as the case may be. Nice dodge. It's a pain when they won't stand still. Do you really want them to stand still? Where'd you go? What are you doing, dude? Well, Leroy's actually doing alright there because she's not being aggroed to him. Well, she was not being aggroed to him. She is now. She's going to go out of range and reset. That would be normal. Come on, Leroy, get in there, mate. That's aimed at me. We don't like that. So we'll just go to here. Actually, we can't, because if we go outside that area, she will reset. Leroy, please, mate. Okay, I give up on that. Yep. You guys are going to be really, really lucky to survive the boss. Really lucky to survive the boss. But we do get some better gear from these guys. So, I think I will be wearing these. Because what I have on, while okay, is not brilliant. This just might give a little bit more protection when it comes to dealing with that boss. Alright. Everything else we will save. Alright, guys. Take that. We don't need the rest. I'll get this chest. And I will heal myself as well. Ooh, nice concealment mod too. Sweet. Kind of wish you could do damage to them sometimes. Now, let's proceed with caution. I don't think we'll bother about what's around there. It's just more chests, as far as I'm aware. So we'll just get rid of these guys. And go and take this boss on. Just because we can, and if he happens to do massive damage to us, he does. He probably will. That was you, that wasn't the bag. Oh my gosh. Alright. So we'll take that. Going to be fighting at night, boys, so I hope your night vision is really good. What have we got here? You can have that. I'm really worried about Leroy. Leroy will manage somehow. Alright. Or he won't. Let's get this last one. Okay. Do that. Okay. I think you have another couple of arrows here that you can have. That might do a little bit more damage than the ones you're using. So we'll use those. Take these. Yeah, whatever. And let's go get this boss. Alright, there he is. Level 25. We can only hope. Alright, boys. Start making a inroad into him. Or her. I think it's a her this time. Obviously, I can't hit. Obviously not. Wow. Small range to hit. Bit more damage there. Oh, that's a nasty move. Get around there. Bit more damage with that. Bit more damage, move away. Swap out to this. It's going to have to run out of juice here in a minute. Haha, missed me. Please don't make her reset. You just did. Oh my god. Come over here, boys. Come over here. Listen to me. We're gonna have to go closer. Okay? Stop fighting her. Come over here. We need a discussion. Heal yourselves up. And listen to me. Stop with pulling them out, okay? do you not know how to use bandages, mate? Okay, thank you. Alright. Only got 10 of these arrows left. You hear me? Feel me? Alright, let's try it again, shall we? Go get her. Do not pull her at me. Of course you will. And you're pulling her again, over there. Come on, over here. Come on, So. Leroy? Did you hear me, mate? Bring her this way. Thank you. Back this way, Leroy. Or whoever you are. Get stuck in. Okay. Ooh, nasty. Don't kill me. I need to get away and heal. And she's gonna chase me. Ouch. Okay, concentrate on them for a minute, will you? Come on, hurry up, recover. Thank you. Swap around. Getting her down. Okay. Keep going. Somebody else come in and save me. Come on, the commander's right behind you guys. It's a very long fight, this one. So's not doing so great. But then, neither is the commander, I hope. Yes, we got her! Well done, lads. Well done. And we'll just take everything that she has. Now, up here, you have this. So now we have our first table. Open chest. And we take all those. Mind you, somebody else is going to have to carry some stuff. And we don't really mind what they carry, because I'll take it all off them once we get home. And all will be good there. And in here, what do we have? Some more bits and pieces. Yay! Now, did we get the other mask? I don't know that we did. Unless I gave it to her, like to Leroy. Doesn't look like it dropped, which is very odd. Very strange. I don't know, maybe they've changed it. But yes, you used to get a mask off that particular boss. Doesn't seem like it dropped it, unless it's down here somewhere. Oh yes, there it is. Conquest. So yeah, one of the masks that you had the choice of right at the beginning of the game. There's more chests here that we can pick up stuff from. I'll only get a few of them. There's once you're a little bit bigger, you can just come back here and take this one on as often as you like and farm it a bit for some of the mods and things that it gives you. I don't see any point in doing any more fighting here. We may as well just proceed home. See you later, guys. Thanks for your time. Sorry to kill your boss, you know, like, but she asked for it. She wasn't very nice. She's a bit of a mean boss, so, you know, better luck in your choice of leaders next time. She was obviously a little mean. Didn't pay enough either, they told me. So we're nicely home. And we all survived. Leroy, I'm surprised. I really am surprised you survived. I do know that Barney would have absolutely perished in there. He would have died quite early on, I would think. Alright, guys. Well, I will be putting all these things away, and I will have a few things to do, and the next time we come back, we still have the barracks up here that needs to be done. Just here. And we also have the boss, the cat, here, which will give us a mask upgrade. And, of course, we have the first Ancient Ruin dungeon to do. But that will all be for another day, so thanks for watching. Do all the YouTubey things if you liked the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.